Hello peoples of the interwebs, it's the Lunatic back again with another Minecraft TJ McVid tutorial thingamabobber. I am here today in the 1.11 snapshot, and I have for you some exciting developments. We are using some of the new blocks and new items in this game, in this snapshot, in this update, to create a two-way elevator, which has a footprint that is 2x2. Using only what you see in front of your face right now. This is the whole elevator. Sort of. Kind of. Not really. To explain this elevator properly, though, I have some mechanics that are new that we need to go through so that you understand in full the concepts that we're dealing with here. So we will jump right over to that in just a moment. This elevator is built using the new observer block, which is a bud detector block. Basically, a bud is a block update detector. Is what it is. So we have this old version here, where whenever you place a block or break a block by it, it sometimes breaks a little bit, but you have that version there. Absolutely useless now that we have this, right? So you can detect your block updates like that, walking over string, flicking a repeater, and opening chests also updates the block when you open it and close it. It's a pretty cool little contraption here, really cheap to make. We have just 3 cobble on the top and bottom. You have a couple bits of redstone and a bit of quartz there. It is able to be faced in any direction you wish, up, down, left, right, front, center, east, west, inside and outside. Probably not those two, but you know. The input looks like a button. It's kind of like a mouth coming in. And this bit right here looks a little bit like a, well, you know, the business end of a cat, shall we say. It's the little rear spot below its tail. Yes, so that's the output, that's the input. We have input going up here, so we place a block there. You can see that it updates that. Place one here, it updates that. And yeah, so that's how this new awesome block works. Great update for us redstoners. Ported over from the Pocket Edition, who they weren't able to have that bud switch. So it's an awesome new tool for us to have, especially when making elevators. And here we have it again, just like at the beginning you saw. It's a very simple little contraption. It utilizes the tick of the repeater being updated to work. So you walk over here, boop that, and you get piston translocated up. Boop this, you get piston translocated down. It works on massive scale. This one right here is 22 layers, I think. All you have to do is hold down your left click button, actually your right click button. Your left click will cause issues and break everything. That one shouldn't be there. And you just fly along. Just need an empty inventory hand, or a tool and, you know, empty left click hand, I think will work. No, never mind. That won't work at all. Just need an empty hand to click on them on, or a tool in your hand, something that won't place. Maybe a torch will work just fine. But yeah, so nice and simple. We'll go through that once again. You can see it's really quick, going through 22 layers. You can stop at any time in the middle, start up again at any time. Oh, that was a bad example. There we go. In the middle here, still a fair ways up. Stop again. And if you wanted to make it so that it's a little bit more likely to stop, you can just set it up so that you move everything kind of back one in some way or another, or maybe put something else in this spot that has to be manually updated a little bit more deliberately. But it's nice and simple to do. And so let's get right on to building it. All right, everything we will need to build this is located in this shulker box here. Replace this down. You need, for each layer, 2 bits of building blocks, 2 observer blocks, 2 pistons, regular pistons preferably, and 2 redstone repeaters. Now, what we will be doing then is this. That can go away. What we will be doing is we will be starting off with this spot right here. Put down a repeater, and you want to build up 3 blocks on this side. Take out those 2 blocks, build over once here. You're going to need to get a downwards facing observer block over here. Notice, very difficult to do from this level, so you may need to drop down a couple levels to get it facing that right way. Place thing, there we go. That can go live up there as well. Then we're going to take and pop up here, place this observer block, excuse me, that right there. And then all we need to do, 1 upward facing piston, 1 downward facing piston. Nice and simple. It's ready to go, and you can just layer this, right? So the easiest way I found to do it is to come over here. If you hold shift, you can place a block on top of one of those puppies. Then you go like this, that there, another block. This, that there, another block. This, that there, another block. And going up as high as you need it to. The last one you'll want to have that. And on the last layer, I would recommend building up again and putting out sorry, I keep forgetting we need to place an observer block first, then one of those. Then I do recommend building up like this on the downside to help with flowing down bits, because sometimes the piston over here will just push you up. Then what we need to do is place a block in like this. I put in the pistons now, because it's nice and easy. All you have to do is for these ones, just place them as you go up along the side of the block there. Whoopsie daisies. Sometimes you'll click on the thing and make sure it works, you know. Then we go like this, like this, like this, like this. And all we need to do now is, oh, oops. Looks like we should place in these ones right here. My mistake. Okay. I would put those in before the pistons just because you can have a little bit more room sometimes before you put the pistons in. But at any rate, easiest way to do this then is to go to the bottom and put down the repeaters, and it'll just pop you all the way up to the top. Once again, you don't need one at the top level here. You can even walk out this way. You could have this be a doorway. You could have that be a doorway. Down the bottom here, you can have this be a doorway if you want. None of this, there don't have to be any blocks around here. You're accessible from all over the place. The only places you can't walk through are where there are observer blocks. So it's nice and simple. Once again, pop up like that, pop down like that. You don't take any damage whatsoever, even in survival mode, and I will quickly demonstrate that by jumping over here. Ooh, all my commands are showing now. Ooh, nasty, nasty stuff there, lunatic. Okay. Pop into game mode 0, and we will travel all the way up 22 layers, remember? Each one of these layers is 3 blocks thick, so that's 22 divided by 3, which equals something. Or sorry, 22 multiplied by 3, which equals something. So yeah, nice and simple. Once again, no fall damage taken there. I am in survival mode, of course. And there we have it, the observer block elevator, or the observavator, or the repeatervator. I don't know. I don't have a cool name for it right now. Maybe if you have a cool name, tell me in the comments, and I'll see what we think, and maybe it'll be something that sticks. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Once again, let me know what you think of this. If you think it'll be useful, if you use it in your survival worlds, or in your creative worlds, or any worlds, let me know. I would love to hear how many people use this, because it's an awesome little contraption for the community. It is smaller and slightly less resource intensive than Doc 77's design. And I haven't seen Azuma's, but I heard it's smaller and possibly more resource friendly than that as well. And it has both the up and down features, which I had watched Doc's, and his just had up. I didn't watch Azuma's. I haven't found that one yet, but I don't know if, I think his just has up as well. So this is a pretty neat little contraption. I love the observer blocks. Can't wait to see what other people do with them. I'm sure that between those and the new shulker boxes, there's going to be all sorts of crazy computer contraptions coming out of Redstone in 1.11. But yes, that's all I have for you today. From me and these new amazing elevators, I wish to bid you ta-ra and a good something or other. Happy redstoning. Yes, happy redstoning. Ta-ra, people of the interwebs. Ta-ra.